Going viral on TikTok is getting pretty easy right now for people who are taking this approach to content creation. It's jumping on what TikTok is rewarding right now. It's a way that guarantees you figure out what works for you long term. And it's a way that we've seen work whilst helping the creators we work with gain over 350,000 followers within the last 6 months. So if you're wanting to go viral, please pay attention, save this so you can refer back to it. And if you want to be one of the creators that we're helping grow so much, just click the link in our bio to join our wait room for our Academy launch on Friday. We're only letting a handful of content creators in. If you're in the wait room, you'll get access and some free content whilst you wait. Now, this approach might suck the fun out of content creation for some people, but if you want to go viral, this will work. The underlying premise of this is you make videos on the stuff that TikTok's rewarding right now. You make sure TikTok understands that those videos are about those topics, and you create enough variations which almost make it impossible for that video to not get views. For example, go onto creator searching sites and find a video that's getting hundreds of thousands of searches right now. Let's say, for example, I choose something that says get more views on TikTok, and that's the topic I want to go after. The topics on creator searching sites with crazy amounts of search volume are the topics that TikTok are actively looking for pieces of content on. So if you can find something within your niche that's got a high demand, then you creating videos on that are just going to give you a higher chance of going viral, full stop. So let's take my example, get more views on TikTok. The next thing I need to do is to make sure that TikTok understands that I'm creating videos about this. So for example, this video I posted last week, you can see at the search bar that it says, get more views on TikTok, which means TikTok's categorize it that way so they understand it to be about that. And the way you do that is just by using the actual keyword of the topic in the video description hashtag. So popular topic, get it categorized. Now the third thing, which makes it a no-brainer to go viral, is creating enough variations. So I found a topic that's got hundreds of thousands of searches a day. If I have a look at all the videos that are doing well on TikTok right now, and this is what people in our academy are doing and seeing really good results with, and I try and figure out why all of the content that's doing so well right now is doing so well. It might be down to the quality, the hooks, the length, the way that people are actually presenting the topic, so on and so forth. It can be different for every single topic. Then I'll have some ideas as to how my videos can do really well in that topic. So step 3 is create 10 different videos on that one topic, all structured slightly differently. For example, if I'm creating videos and get more views on TikTok, I might introduce the first video saying, if you want to get more views on TikTok, you have to do these 3 things. The next video might have an intro saying, you are losing out on views on TikTok unless you're doing this. The third video I might say, I don't know why more creators aren't doing this if they're wanting more views, blah, 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 blah. I might play around with different lengths. I might play around with different filming and editing styles. I might even wear a different outfit. The reason this is a no-brainer if you want to go viral on TikTok is because you're supplying a demand that TikTok is asking for right now, and you're covering it in as many ways as possible for your audience to actually sit down and watch. This sounds like a lot of work, but do it for a handful of terms, have a look at the views that you're getting, and then you'll very quickly know, right, if I do this kind of video and this kind of hook and this kind of length, then I get more views in the long run, which is how content creators, after the first couple of months of doing this, can create a structure of video that helps them go viral every single week.